All right, so I went to my first Corvette at Carlisle, and I have to say it was an experience. I was shocked. It's not at all what I expected. If you're new here, I'm Kevin, and if you like talking about all the automotive news, trends, and just discussing what's going on in the automotive world, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now and that bell notification so you know when all the new videos drop. As I was saying, my first Corvette's at Carlisle, and it was a lot to take in. There was so much going on there. My main reason to go was to see the C8 Corvette. I was trying to withhold my judgment on the car until I saw it in person. I was told by many that pictures and videos don't do it justice. You have to see it in person before you can really decide whether or not it's for you. I don't want to get hit with any kind of trademark licensing infringements or anything like that. So I'll just do some voiceovers. Like I said, there was a lot of music playing, but it was pretty cool. The first thing I noticed the second I walk through this door and see the C8 Corvette is how much better the proportions of the car are as opposed to the photos and videos you see online. I've been told by others that pictures and videos don't do it justice, and I could not agree more. Hold your judgments until you see it in person, because the lines on this thing are so gorgeous. This is probably GM's greatest creation. The interior is where I was a little iffy, because if you look at the center console, it looks really, really high. Almost as much as to where it'd be up to your shoulders, but that is a visual illusion. Once you get in the car, you'll see that it sits a lot lower than photos and videos suggest. The line of buttons down the center console is also something I was a little iffy on, but again, once you get in the car and see it, it's a lot lower and a lot more discreet than I originally thought it was going to be. The interior is just gorgeous in this car. Now, the engine bay I thought was going to be super, super tight. There's no way you're going to work on it. And yeah, it is a little tight. It's a mid-engine car. But the panels to the left and right of the engine do come off for easier access to work on the motor. So that may not be as difficult to work on as I once thought as well. So again, the more I see this car in person, the more impressive it becomes to me. The rear end, this is the one part from the very beginning I wasn't a huge fan on, because it looks like a revised Camaro. And it still kind of does, just not as much as I once thought, because again, the proportions are better to the car. It's really not as large and Camaro-ish as the photos make it look, but you know, maybe a revision later down the road could help. The steering wheels are awesome. You get two options. You got this leather wrap steering wheel with the flat top, which, you know, the flat top is extremely comfortable for resting your hand on. The paddles feel solid, but this microfiber suede wrap is the choice I would have. It's so soft and so comfortable. Definitely the spec I would have to get. Feels great. There are multiple different color options for your seat belts. There are multiple options for your wheels. Besides the design, you can also have color options from silver to more of a graphite or black or bronze, whatever you want. I'm a big fan. I like the 5-star in black. That looks good to me. Or the Trident wheels look nice too. Color combinations for calipers and color for the exterior of the car. Some of these are additional costs. They're a premium paint. The seats. Oh my God, I can't say enough about these seats and how comfortable they are. Whether it's the G1, G2, or the competition seat, all of which are extremely comfortable, wrap you really well, and when you sit in it, like I'm here, so nice. Now look at the center dash where the digital display is, the welcoming that you get. Look at that. The heads-up display, I'm sorry, not the heads-up display, the dash display is so nice. This interior feels like something you would get out of $100,000 or $200,000 car, not one that starts at $60,000. It's so comfortable, so refined, so upscale, and so almost futuristic that starting at $60,000 is definitely a steal. The buttons in the center, again, not as obtrusive or obnoxious as I thought they would be. Steering wheel is super comfortable. Again, I think I prefer the suede microfiber over the leather. It's pretty interesting. But one thing you'll notice, getting out of the car, there's no handle. There's a push button to get out of the car, which confused me a little bit at first, I'm not going to lie. And this particular car, the silver with the black and the carbon fiber, I love it. This is my spec right here. I love this color combination. I love the setup. This one comes in pretty well equipped. I think the 3LT package, a whole bunch of carbon fiber, 78,000 and change. I love this car, just the way it sits. I'm sold. So that silver one is the exact spec I would buy. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the silver with black trim. It had the Z51 package, the carbon fiber package. I believe it even had all the way up to the 3LT trim, and it had the carbon fiber roof. That's also an additional. So it was decked out very well, and it was 78,000 and change. Pretty good price. I mean, that's a really good price for all the stuff you're getting. I'm completely sold on the C8. I love it. Black or silver, that would be my two choices now that I've seen them. I wish I could have saw a yellow one. I really wanted to see a yellow Corvette with the black trim. That probably would have been really cool. But of the colors I saw there, black or the silver with the black trim, that's my spec if I were to get one. The car is just, I can't, now I'm stuck. Now I'm turning into a C8 guy full-heartedly. The car is cool. I can't wait to drive one. I know it's probably going to be a while before I get that chance because GM's not even letting anyone drive it, let alone, me. So one day, I'm going to get behind the wheel with them one day. Unfortunately, I couldn't grab my camera up fast enough to get the sound clip of the exhaust, or I would have, but it does sound really good. I don't know. I wanted to at least give you guys this video, give you my impressions of seeing it in person, because again, the videos, the photos, everything online doesn't do the car justice. The proportions of the car look so much better in person. I can't wait to see some real official testing numbers. We haven't gotten that yet. So hopefully GM gets the car tested and gives us some official numbers. Even if you don't get the Z51 pack and you're not in the 2.8 or 2.9 second range from 0 to 60, even if it's in the mid threes or the low threes or wherever it is, that's still pretty damn impressive. I would take a base C8 any day of the week. Alright, that's where I'm going to end this video. It was strictly just to give you an idea what my thoughts are now that I saw the C8 in person at Corvettes at Carlisle. I had a great time. I will get back to the automotive news probably next video. Thanks for tuning in again. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Now I'm getting tongue-tied again. I always do that. I get tongue-tied. Hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so you know when the next video drops. Catch you then.